Hi everyone. This was our hack for the Brandeis University Codestellation Hackathon. What we wanted to look at was if we could get computers to understand humans' kind of intuition about abstract art. So when you look at images of abstract art, you see a lot of curves and lines and shapes, and it's all abstract. We've never seen any of these things in real life. We've only seen paintings of them because they're not real objects. And yet with each one of these objects, with each one of these paintings, we see shapes and we see figures, and we can kind of imagine how we would intuitively interact with those curves and lines or objects. So we wanted to see if we could get a computer to understand those same things. So let's pick an image. So the first thing that we did is we took an image and we analyzed it, and we built sort of rough contour lines. So this is the color palette of the image, and on top of it are these contour lines. Then after that, we fit polynomials to those cluster lines, and we clustered the colors as well. So here you can see each contour line, and you can overlay it on top of the color palette of the original image. Then after we did that, we labeled each section, so like each region defined by each contour. So here you can see one region, a second region, a third region, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh region. And then, so now we can reconstruct the image based on just these lines and the colors that should go between them. And so here you can see a reconstruction of the actual image from those polynomials that we fit. But we get something extra by representing these images, this series of polynomials, these series of contour lines, in that we can actually interact with them. So for example, we can move a curve over, and we can take another curve and we can move it over, and we can slide it up or down. We can take the curve at the other end and we can move it as well. So this creates like a really intuitive way to sort of play with an image and adjust it and tweak it that is not normally accessible from just looking at the art itself. It's also fun to think about what happens if you try to create a very unintuitive or an anti-intuitive way to interact with the art, or if you try to make the art move in a way that's completely counterintuitive. So what we did next was we took the Fourier transform of these images and we made small adjustments in phase space and then linked the frames back together. The generation takes a little bit of time, but because humans aren't used to seeing objects change phase in the frequency domain, the result is very non-intuitive. And it'll show up here in a second, and I think the picture will be worth more than my words. So here's our animation of shifting the phase space of the image that we just created. Thanks, that's everything. Appreciate you checking out our hack.